The do's and don'ts of your brand. 1, accept that your brand and online presence is important. So that's the first thing. 2, be consistent online and offline. All right, so if you're, so whatever you do online, do offline as well. You can't be all professional online and then slop around in your Ugg boots offline, right? So you've got to be consistent around that. Be confident and share your opinions. And as I said, romance the people that you want to connect with, right? So if you're wanting to connect with people, it is an interactive site, right? So send them the message. I would like to connect with you. I saw that we've got some connections together, or I'm really interested about what you said about the Hunger Project. I'd like to find out more. Think about if you were at a bar and you wanted to get somebody's phone number. You don't just walk up and go, give me a number, right? You romance them a little bit. Hi, my name's Chris. How are you? Love your dress. Would you like a drink? Chat, 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 chat. Now I can have your number. Right? Much more success rate if you do that. So romance and nurture. And what I want to say is your network is like a garden. You've got to nurture it, you've got to care for it, you've got to water it. So make sure that you're doing that. Don't forget that you're being judged by your connections and your networks. I believe in a thing called social weeding, both online and offline. There are people in our networks that should no longer be there. Again, online and offline. Your networks are there so that you can add value to them and they can add value to you. If you're not doing that, out. Go. Disconnect them. They won't even notice anyway. And don't be offended if you're disconnected as well, because you're not adding value, right? And that's what it should be. Don't wait to lose 5 kilos before you had your photo done. So here's a true story. I was working with the CEO of a publicly listed business organisation, and she had been on the front of the Fin Review a couple of times. Not on the front, but in the Fin Review a couple of times. And I said to her, we need to fix your profile now. You know, like people are looking at you, and we could see all the people that are looking at her. And she said, no, not until I lose 5 kilos. And I said, you're the CEO of a publicly listed company. You've got to have your photo on your LinkedIn profile. She said, I'm not doing it until I lose 5. And I said, if every person that had to lose 5 kilos didn't have their photo taken, there'd be no photos on LinkedIn, right? So you've got to do it. She said, I will not do it. So that's a very personal stance, but do not let your vanity get in the way of your profile. And if it means so much to you to lose that 5 kilos, then lose the 5 kilos. Right? Don't talk about losing the 5 kilos, just actually do it, and then you have your photo done, and then, be strong and represent yourself and your organisation in the right way. Don't be afraid to show your personality. And look, remember, LinkedIn is a professional site, so it's not about showing all your personal stuff. I do, actually, not all my personal stuff, but because of the way I am and I run my business, so sometimes my children teach me something every day. So quite often I'll write a blog about what my children have taught me, and it becomes a leadership learning, and I'll put that up. That's not for everybody, but I do that. But either way, show what you think and feel, and don't forget your privacy settings.